Death is an inevitable part of life, but how we choose to leave this earth is evolving. For generations, traditional funerals and burials were the only paths most of us knew. But today, a quiet, profound revolution is taking root in the way we say goodbye. As we become more conscious of our environmental footprint during our lives, it is only natural to consider our impact in death. Because traditional burials often involve elements that linger in the soil, more people are rethinking their final farewell. Driven by growing environmental concerns and deeply held personal values, families are seeking alternatives that align with a profound respect for nature. Eco-friendly funeral options offer a compassionate way to return to the earth. Let's explore how you can leave a living legacy. When we say our final goodbyes, we rarely consider the lasting mark we leave on the earth. Yet the traditional ways we lay our loved ones to rest come with a staggering environmental cost that is often hidden behind closed doors. Each year, conventional burials deposit millions of gallons of toxic embalming fluids, primarily formaldehyde, directly into the soil. This known carcinogen eventually leaches into groundwater, threatening local ecosystems and water supplies. Then there is the vessel itself. We bury millions of tons of steel, copper, and concrete, along with thousands of board feet of endangered, non-renewable hardwoods. These sealed, non-biodegradable caskets prevent the natural cycle of decay. Cremation is often viewed as the greener alternative, but it carries a heavy carbon footprint. A single cremation requires as much energy as a 500-mile car trip, releasing massive amounts of carbon dioxide and vaporized mercury into the atmosphere. Meanwhile, massive industrial facilities consume enormous energy just to produce the heavy metal caskets and granite tombstones we use every day. Imagine a final resting place that isn't defined by rows of granite headstones, but by the quiet beauty of a sun-dappled forest floor or a meadow blooming with wildflowers. This is the essence of a natural burial. It's a return to the earth, as simple and serene as nature itself. The core principles of natural burial are profound yet straightforward. It involves no toxic embalming fluids, relies entirely on biodegradable materials for shrouds and caskets, and leaves an incredibly minimal footprint on the environment. Instead of steel vaults and polished mahogany, natural burials embrace materials that the earth can easily reclaim. Bodies are gently wrapped in simple, unbleached linen shrouds or placed in hand-woven wicker caskets. Families often participate directly, lowering their loved ones into a shallow grave with respectful, gentle movements. In these tranquil settings, you won't find traditional gravestones. Instead, natural burial sites often use trees, native shrubs, or natural fieldstones as markers. It creates a living memorial, a forest or meadow that grows stronger with each life it embraces. As natural burial ground directors often highlight, this approach is fundamentally about ecological restoration. By choosing this path, we're actively contributing to soil enrichment and preserving vital natural habitats. The land itself is protected from future commercial development, becoming a permanent sanctuary for local wildlife and a peaceful refuge for families to visit. Under the surface, the process is incredibly efficient. A shallow grave allows for aerobic decomposition, meaning oxygen helps break down the body naturally. Over time, nutrients are gently released back into the earth, nourishing the surrounding plant life and continuing the endless cycle of life. Water. It's the source of all life, and for many, it's becoming a peaceful way to leave this world behind. Welcome to the gentle process of aquamation, scientifically known as alkaline hydrolysis. This water-based alternative to traditional cremation is quietly revolutionizing how we handle our final farewells, offering a deeply compassionate and environmentally conscious choice. Unlike the intense heat of traditional flame cremation, aquamation relies on the natural flow of water. Inside a clean, modern facility, a sleek stainless steel chamber is used. It feels more like a sterile laboratory than a traditional crematorium, emphasizing respect and calm. But how does it work? The body is gently placed into the vessel, which is then filled with a mixture of 95% water and 5% alkaline chemicals, like potassium hydroxide. Over several hours, the combination of warm water, gentle flow, and alkalinity accelerates the natural decomposition process. What remains at the end are sterile bone fragments and a completely safe, neutral liquid that returns to the ecosystem. The environmental benefits are staggering. When we look at the numbers, aquamation uses about 90% less energy than traditional flame cremation. Furthermore, it emits zero direct greenhouse gases, leaving a remarkably smaller carbon footprint. There are no emissions of harmful toxins or mercury into the atmosphere. Environmental scientists and eco-conscious funeral directors praise aquamation for returning us to nature without harming the planet. The remaining bone fragments are carefully dried and reduced to a fine powder, just like traditional ashes. Families receive these remains in a beautiful biodegradable urn, allowing them to honor their loved ones with dignity while protecting the earth for generations to come. When honoring a loved one, our choices can reflect a deep respect for the earth. Today, families are stepping into bright, modern showrooms to explore eco-friendly alternatives. Beautifully crafted, simple wooden coffins and delicate shrouds woven from natural fibers like cotton or bamboo are replacing heavy metal caskets. These materials are completely biodegradable, returning to the earth naturally. For cremation, innovations in biodegradable urns offer remarkable choices. Crafted from plant-based materials like cornstarch, recycled paper, or sustainable bamboo, these vessels break down gently. Depending on the environment, they naturally decompose in a matter of months. One of the most beautiful tributes is a living memorial. Seed-infused urns offer a profound way to continue the cycle of life. By planting these special urns with a native sapling, families can watch a tree grow from the ashes, creating a breathing sanctuary in nature. Families might also scatter ashes in a meaningful natural setting, like the edge of a serene lake or a vibrant sunlit field. To mark the space, eco-friendly memorial stones made from recycled glass or natural unpolished rock provide a gentle, enduring tribute. These thoughtful choices ensure our final act is one of perfect harmony with the world we leave behind. Choosing a green funeral is a profound final act of care for the earth, but making it happen requires a little preparation. Discussing your eco-friendly wishes with your loved ones ensures your values are honored when the time comes. Don't be afraid to ask local funeral homes directly about their green options, like biodegradable caskets or chemical-free preparation. To make this process easier, you can explore certified providers online who specialize in sustainable practices. Your final footprint matters. Take the first step today to plan a farewell that leaves a legacy of life. Visit funeralus.com to learn more. Thank you so much for joining us to explore these green and eco-friendly funeral options. We hope this guide has shown you that there are truly meaningful, sustainable choices available for end-of-life care that honor both your loved ones and the earth. If you found this information helpful, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more thoughtful guides, and leave a comment below sharing your own thoughts or questions. We would love to hear from you. For more resources, guidance, and support, visit us at funeral-us.com. Until next time, take care and tread lightly.